Welcome to In the Spotlight with your host, Chelsi Blair.
Welcome to In the Spotlight. I'm your host, Chelsi Blair. I'm here today with special guest, women's volleyball head coach Jennifer Wilds. Coach Wilds just finished her 14th season here at Benedictine University. But first, I want to talk about your career here at Benedictine, where you played both volleyball and basketball. So, growing up in a small town, did you know that you wanted to continue your athletic career into college?
I think I did. The older I got into like my junior and senior year of high school, I realized that was an option. And I know a lot of players will pick one sport, but going to a smaller high school, we all played 3 sports all 4 years. And so when I visited Benedictine, I realized that's something that I could do here.
Yeah. So how did you find Benedictine University, and what made you want to come here to play?
I had never heard of Benedictine until I was contacted by the volleyball coach at the time. She contacted me, and then she came to one of my basketball games because it was already in probably December, so my volleyball season was done. But she contacted me, she started recruiting me. I came on a visit in January, and to me, Benedictine just felt like home. Like I felt like it was a place where it would be competitive, I would be challenged, but if I did what I knew I could do and worked really, really hard, I had a chance to be successful.
Yeah, so do you have a favorite memory from playing here at Benedictine?
I have so many great memories, and I always tell my girls, like, I want you to have the best experience because I feel like I had the best experience. But my senior year, we made the NCAA tournament in volleyball and basketball. And so in volleyball, we won an NCAA tournament game. Up at Whitewater, we beat Lake Forest in 5, and I think that's probably what I would pick.
That's awesome. So how would you say that Benedictine is different today compared to when you were going to school and playing sports here?
I would say it's a 180 from back when I went here. There's buildings that didn't exist when I went to school here. The Rice Center, the gym is completely different. The floor is different, bleachers, fitness center, it's completely gutted. The commitment that we have now to athletics, I feel like is so much higher than what we had back then.
Yeah. So after you finished your athletic career here at Benedictine, how did you stay involved with sports?
So I went to grad school and I worked in an athletic office at Illinois State, and then I played like adult league volleyball for a couple of years.
All right. So then you have your master's degree.
Yep.
Could you tell me a little bit about the transition from undergraduate classes to graduate classes?
Sure. For me, I felt like grad school was all about just showing you can balance having a full-time job, because I was a graduate assistant, and going to class and getting all your projects, your homework, your papers, all of that done. Just kind of showing like, okay, I'm an adult, I can balance everything and I can get it done.
And then what is your master's degree in?
My master's is in kinesiology and recreation with like an emphasis on sport management.
All right, so do you have any fun facts you could share with us today?
About myself, I have 3 kids. Like I said, or like you said, I went to Benedictine a long time ago. I always tie my shoes with 2 bunny ears. Like I can't really do it the other way. And I think I make pretty good chocolate chip cookies.
Okay. Do you have like a special recipe for your chocolate chip cookies?
I can't talk to you about that.
Oh, it's a secret.
It's a top secret.
All right. So that's all we have time for right now, but when we come back, we're going to get to know more about Coach Wilds' career as a coach here at Benedictine University.
Welcome back to In the Spotlight with your host, Chelsi Blair.
Welcome back to In the Spotlight. I'm your host, Chelsi Blair. Before the break, we got to know about women's volleyball head coach Jennifer Wilds' career here at Benedictine, where she played both volleyball and basketball, but now we're going to get to know about her career as a coach here at Benedictine. So, Coach, you just finished your 14th season here at Benedictine. Do you have a favorite season as head coach so far?
I think one of the best parts about being a coach is that you have so many. Like we have big moments every single season. We have little moments. We do fun things. We have big wins. So I'm really lucky in that. Like I have so many. Like I have a lifetime already. But one of the coolest things we've ever done is when we won our conference tournament, we won that in 5 sets, and I'll never forget the game-winning kill or the match-winning kill that we put down to win it.
Okay, so how would you say that the season went this year, as you guys had a winning season of 15-12?
We did. I think it was a successful season for us. We have been struggling the last couple of years. We've been down in terms, it's been hard for us to get wins. So to be 15-12, I think we took a really big step forward. We know there's more work to do, but I think that we did a really good job of kind of laying the groundwork so that we can take another step next year.
Yeah. So due to the fact that you were automatically disqualified from the postseason tournament, just because of the Division II controversy and all of that, did that have an effect on your philosophy as a coach or your girls' play?
Well, I'm really proud of the way we handled everything, because it's not easy to know going into a season. We can't make the conference tournament. There's absolutely no chance at a postseason, because that's a goal of every team when you start a season, and that's true for us as well. But I think that we attacked every game and we attacked every week of practice with that. That didn't matter to us. That wasn't the end goal, because it couldn't be. And so I'm really proud of the way the girls handled that.
Yeah. So you have 6 seniors who will be leaving the program next year. Do you think that it's going to be a difficult year out on the court without that core group of leaders?
Yes, I definitely think so. I mean, 6 seniors, 4 to 5 probably started every single match for us, and just talk about doing things the right way and leading and keeping everyone involved. It was one of the best classes we've ever had in terms of that.
And who do you think will step up in their place next year?
I hope everyone, because I think it's too hard to be like 2 girls need to step up and you need to do the job of 6 people. So I think that if all of our returners can do a little bit more, then we can be in good shape.
Okay, so you talked a little bit about the recruiting process. So how's that going for next season, and how many newcomers do you plan to bring in?
Well, since we graduate 6 seniors, I think we'll probably bring in 6 to 7 new players, freshmen or transfers for next year. So the process is going well so far. Club season will start up again after Christmas, so we'll kind of get out and see more matches and do all that kind of good stuff then.
So lastly, one last question. You mentioned you have 3 children at home.
Right.
Do you think that your involvement with sports and athletics will inspire your children to play athletics in high school and beyond their high school years?
I hope so, and I selfishly I hope so, just because I love to watch them. But I think sports teaches you so many things, like about life and how to be a better person and how to be a part of a team, and you don't get those lessons from anywhere else. So I really, really hope so.
And then lastly, before we wrap this up, do you have any other hidden or weird talents that you could share with us today?
Other than my shoe tying abilities or lack of ability, I would say nothing like too special, but I did, like I said, I played volleyball and basketball here, and I always thought I'd be a basketball coach.
All right, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Chelsi Blair with In the Spotlight, wishing you a happy and safe holiday.